We are live, sir.
Excelente.
And welcome everyone to the next Clan War, I guess you could say. It is Friday, and we have another Elite Team Clan War. This is Handfromabov with his newfound casting partner, Justinius.
Trollidius, it's me, Trollidius. Justinius, fine, that's cool. We actually have a pretty cool clan war going down right now. We got fLc versus VP, so we're going to see some pretty good players. Now we know coming into this that we're going to be leading off with VP Jazzy in our roster, so he's ready, he's warmed up. We just played a game, so we should see a pretty awesome game from Jazz.
Actually, I got told it will be Fuzzy first, from what I know.
Unbelievable. Jazzy lied to me. Okay, guys, let me just berate him real quick.
Fuzzy is a brand new member Fuzzy's a brand new member as of 3 days ago. Yes. This will be a fun time.
What do we know about Fuzzy?
He's a killer Zerg player that will be a lot of fun. And I've watched him in a King of the Hill, and yeah, we are good. Well,
just looking at some stats. We got Fuzzy at a high master rating. He is 229 wins and 219 losses. And he is second in his Masters division with 1,300 points. That's actually pretty darn good. So definitely a strong player. So hopefully we get to see him kick some butt for our team.
I definitely can't wait. I'm looking so forward to this. We're just getting started here in about the next 2 minutes or so, once you get things settled out and all that. But I wanted to get everything started, get things rolling. People want to get a feel for it, And like I said...
Oh, yeah, definitely. We definitely want to have an idea, what's coming up, what's going down. This is like our pregame. So what are your thoughts on our team? Who do you think is going to really clinch?
Well... with the addition of our last few players, I don't know, Justinius. I mean, we have Ewick, who took a game off at Idra and Vibe, and
he reversed all kills in our last clan war.
He comes in and just goes, "Oh wait, I'll win it. Don't worry." And we have Teacher, who is a damn fine player, and now we get a guy like Fuzzy. Now Fuzzy may not sound mean, but I'll tell you what, the man knows Zerg.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, I'm just as scared of being strangled to death by a big, husky man as I am by a fuzzy teddy bear, okay? Because you still die either way. It's frightening, okay? And that's what we're probably going to see here, some teddy bear strangulation from Fuzzy.
That would be a little harsh,
No, well, I mean, I understand you got to beat your opponent, and strangulation is just the next step. You know what I'm saying? What he's gonna do? Here's my thought. Okay, just bear with me. He's gonna strangle them in that he's going to suffocate them. He's gonna cut off their supplies. He's gonna starve them for minerals and bases, and see, that's how he's gonna pull it off. Now, I haven't actually seen him in action. Okay, but he seems. We'll see. This is his debut for the Elite team, and we're looking forward to something strong. I mean, obviously, whoever recommended him knows he's a good player, and we want to see that.
And I'm just going to get the show on the road. I'm actually going to be kind of the admin mod as well, so we will do that.
Oh, good stuff.
So I'll be making the maps. I'll make sure you're forgotten in every map. Don't worry. Let me just set myself to busy.
All right.
So we get no interruptions. So.
And I will not set myself to busy. So if there's anything you guys see, feel free to tell me, because it won't show up on the screen. We're good, and maybe if it's worth chiming in, we'll chime in.
That also, and I have the chat window up. I have everything else. So
yeah, we want you to know that your voice is heard. We appreciate those of you who tune into our show.
We do love our people. We do so much. I cannot tell you. So we are just waiting for fLc to tell us our first guest, shall we say, our first player from them. And it will be Legacy. So And
taking a quick look at his info, it's Legacy Tyro. His profile reveals to us that he is a Master Terran. He's actually 226 wins, 217 losses, and he's got about 1,000 points. So he's within a few hundred points of Fuzzy. So we might see an interesting game up in here.
Yeah, and it's going to be a TVZ, which I cannot wait for. I honestly cannot wait for, and I'm looking forward to it.
It will be interesting. Well, while we got some downtime, while we're waiting for this match to start, I just want to shout out to all you ladies. We got VP Jazzy on our elite team here, and he enjoys long walks on Belshire Beach. So if any of you happen to be fans of the beach, you can message him on StarCraft 2, and he might call you back. So Jazzy's your man.
Jazzy is. He does
likes long walks on Belshire Beach.
He definitely does. He loves to cuddle too, from what I hear. He's a cuddler, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. Warm lava level, something like scorched crater. Actually, that's not even a lava level. I can't even think of a lava level besides the one that I have vetoed, and that's searing crater, right?
I'm turning you down just a little. There you go. I just had.
Oh, am I too loud?
You're a little loud. So.
I'm sorry, guys. I get so passionate. I just scream into the mic.
It's all good. We're just letting fLc do their first picks, and we'll get the show on the road.
Yeah, sounds good. So this should be good. Maps, MLG maps. We got MLG Shakuris, MLG Metal. There's MLG Shattered. We might see some MLG Dual Sight. I'm just going to stop saying MLG. It's all MLG maps. So what that means is if it is a map with 4 positions, they can't spawn close by. So if any of you ever wonder when you're watching, tournaments and what have you, and you notice that they never check the close position, that's because it's actually been removed for those kind of maps. So we're going to be looking at a lot of maps where close positions is not an option. So it should be interesting. Should be some maps that are using the GSL and some ladder maps that just are designed so there's no close position. Makes for longer games, more enjoyable to cast and watch for all of us. So it looks like Milotic has chosen Shattered Temple. So we're going to get into MLG Shattered Temple in just a moment. Handfromabov hurriedly putting that game up, I'm sure.
Give me 1 second. Just letting them know it's being live streamed.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's always good to let people know that the game's going to be watched. So they don't have to hog the actual game so it lags for all our viewers. That's always an important thing to note. We don't want all 12 people who might be participating to be, bunched together in one game. Because then, what we're going to be doing? We're going to be spending more time watching live streams than we are going to be watching the actual game itself.
But good news is we do have, I will invite all our players.
Excellent.
And let's get...
So MLG Shattered Temple.
Now, was it Legacy? Did she say, what was it?
Wait, what are you asking about? Legacy? No, we're going to have Milotic versus Fuzzy.
No, that's just a player.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying. So we're going to have Legacy in here playing, and Milotic is their team manager, if I'm correct?
Oh,
there we go. Alright, got everything together.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I don't know either. Legacy Tyro, Legacy, I don't know. Are we inviting Reboot as well, our team manager, to check this game out? Or is he just going to watch it on the stream?
He's going to watch it on the stream.
Sounds good.
And let me get Fuzzy in there.
Alright, so we're sure it's that Legacy and not the other Legacy? There's 2 of them. Legacy Tyro. It looks like Tyro.
She's the one that suggested, so.
Excellent.
And let me make us ref.
It's kind of like when I have the wrong tag on, but that's okay. I'll fix it after this game. It's kind of like when you have a team full of people named Joe, but you spell it a little different, or Joe Mama, or Cup of Joe. It's hard to tell who you're referring to, unless they specify.
Oh, definitely. Just want to, keep throwing it out there. Ewick is doing a good job at hyping, and here we go. Let us get it. Have fun, good luck out there, and let's get this show on the road. We are starting game number 1. I cannot wait.
It's going to be excellent on Shattered Temple. Yeah, it looks good. It's ZVT, so we're going to see Fuzzy in action here. So I have high hopes. ZVT for this match, pretty interesting. You will see a lot of drop play, hopefully. So game 1, here we go.
And no close spawns, which will definitely help out. I'll get the intros going as soon as we can here.
Perfect.
Everyone's loading up. And here we go, spawning in top. Actually, 12 o'clock, we have the pretty in purple Zerg. That will be Fuzzy. And spawning as the yellow Terran. For fLc, it is Legacy Trio. We'll just call it Legacy.
Tyro. Yeah, Legacy's good. I like that. But no, you know what? One thing to note, I'm sure Zerg's going to be thrilled that they're cross-position and not close by air, because you get a lot of drops in close by air and TVZ, so this is definitely a big boon for Fuzzy. He definitely has a slight advantage over if the other position had been taken.
Oh, definitely, and I do like this. It is not close air, so Fuzzy will get the option to just basically go macro-heavy if he wants. I do know from watching him, he did tend to be, he's not super aggressive, but he's aggressive enough,
Tactics like Wing Floods and, early pokes. That's definitely a good, strong play from Zerg. Now, it has to work, though, and we'll see just how his aggressive style comes into this. Like I said, I haven't seen him play, so perhaps this will be a treat for all of us and myself. And
it looks like Legacy is going to go for the good old patented wall off. So, not a problem there.
Just gotta be safe.
I mean, I'm super excited because I've not seen Fuzzy in a competitive setting. I've seen him in, the friendly clan war, or not clan war, but friendly, just King of the Hill, whatever might it be. So, he did go Spans first, so that's always a nice thing.
Definitely a 14 hatch right there, and then if you notice, Legacy did a little trick. He started his second supply depot and then just walked out. He's like, nope, you don't get to scout at all. This is here for a reason. So I definitely like that play. It says, hey, I could be hiding something.
It does. It says, hey, I could be teching, but I'm not, because if you notice, he has not taken a gas yet. So
right, this is probably going to be an early expand, maybe even heavy pressure. We'll have to see what comes from Legacy. He's getting that orbital up, and we do see the pool going up as well for Fuzzy. So both of them kind of just taking their time, getting into place, just standard stuff from both our players.
Oh, definitely. I do agree with that completely. I mean, yet again, still, is he going to do like a 1-Rax expand? That's kind of what I'm feeling, because he's got the money. So I'm definitely thinking 1-Rax expand.
Oh, there's no question. There's no question. He would have started the other barracks by now. Yeah. And in addition, I kind of like what Fuzzy did here. He put a drone on the watchtower. Yeah, very nice spotting there.
And now here comes 2 Marines. They're going to cause a little havoc, a little shenanigans. And a bunker, of course, going down. The good old patented bunker play. But Fuzzy spots it out really quick here. 2 Marines will clean up.
Right, but he doesn't have any lings out yet, though. So that could be a problem, and he's getting them out. But 2 Marines, if you macro them properly, you can deal with 4 lings. But 6, maybe not.
He's got to get that ling back.
This is going to be so close.
Here comes all 6 lings.
Uh-oh.
Bunker is about to finish. Bunker is done, but Fuzzy is just going to hang out now. Oh, and he's going to start a second bunker. Here comes some really solid.
This is called bunker hopping. It's very strong. He's got lings separated on the wrong side. If he tries to move forward, there's going to be dead lings. Really, this is a field day for Legacy. So hopefully Fuzzy can work through that.
He should have no problem. The reason I say that is the 4 lings on the other side shouldn't have a problem picking off any reinforcements. So,
you know, that's a valid point. That's a great point. Uh-oh, but he's throwing away lings over here. That's never good. You never want to throw away lings like that. And the queen is finding herself...
She is just poking away.
Well, here it is. Pulling drones, pulling lings. He's got to break this. He knows
he does break it.
So does Legacy. What a beautiful, beautiful transfer of the Marine.
And cleans everything up. Just enough time to get that, command center up, getting the orbital out. So the 1 Rex expand did work out well, but now the problem is Fuzzy has a bunch of lings here, and he can cause a lot of damage.
What's interesting also is that if you look, Legacy actually doesn't have anything behind this. Building another command center, he's got worker advantage and he's got mules, but he didn't spend very much money at all, obviously, because he had to drop another orbital. He doesn't even have a second Rax. It's almost like he thought he was going to win right there, and contrary to what just obviously he didn't. And now he's in a situation where he's building 2 factories. He's probably going to Hellions. Or maybe tanks. I don't know. I mean, it looks like the positioning of the second factory is pretty bad for tanks, but essentially I feel like he made a mistake with Magno, and now he's desperately catching up.
This is what he's feeling.
That could be a tip. But it does look like he's walling for that reason.
But very smart from Fuzzy. He is breaking down the rocks of the gold. So if you can't break the guy, might as well just keep expanding out. That's what I say. I mean, he is macroing up like a fiend right now. Building just tons of drones. He is going to his lair tech. I think.
And if you look at Fuzzy's vision, Fuzzy's vision shows that he saw the orbital, he saw it get moved, so he knows his opponent's feeling really defensive, and he sees the factory finishing. So it's,
and here comes Blue
definitely a good position.
And here comes Blue Flame.
There's that Hellion play I was mentioning.
Yep. Smart move. Fuzzy is moving in an OV to get a scout from the backside, so.
And he's got a lair almost done, so he definitely is teching himself. He has a Baneling nest up, and he's being smart. He's using those lings. A lot of players need to realize Zerg can use those lings for a while. He's been breaking gold rocks so he can take a third quickly. He's breaking the rocks to his opponent's third on the other side. And, it's important. Now, looking at the units tab, we have 44 drones to 33 SCVs. Okay, so that's a big advantage for our Fuzzy play.
I do like this because Fuzzy, like I say, is still macroing up. Now here comes 16 lings and the Spire. Where's the Spire? Where is that Spire hidden? Where is it? I'm looking for it. There it is. It's in the natural. In the back.
Right, it's really tiny when it first starts, so it's hard for us casters to find. But it is important to note that Legacy has gotten out to his natural. He does have control of his natural point. So,
and it looks like we're
going to actually have a pause from Legacy.
Yep. So, and look at all the Hellions. Those are a ton of Hellions right there. So.
Yeah, we got 5 Hellions on the map, and only 8 Marines. That's the only other military. So, I don't think Fuzzy realizes it, but he could probably just walk in and kill Legacy at this point. If those Hellions start harassing him, he can take those lings off on the right side of the map and just go push. Now, really quickly, while we're paused, let's just do a quick comparison. We got 7-2 food to 63 with Fuzzy in the lead. He's got 30 wings, okay, and 46 drones versus 8 Marines and 5 Hellions and 39 SCVs. So he's got a slight advantage in worker count and in military.
Legacy says he's lagging a little. I did not notice any, but, it does happen. It's part of the game. So, and
yep.
How is the stream for everyone? Is the stream working for everyone?
Yeah, he was doing tweaks, our big man Handfromabov, and it should definitely be better than last time. It looks good from accounts I've seen.
And everyone says good, solid, and so I'm happy there. So now we're just waiting.
Sweet. Yep, we're just waiting. So just to recap, pretty much we've seen
I'm just having fun with a person named VP Reboot, banning him from 10 minutes.
Well, Well, just a quick recap. We had some bunker aggression from Legacy. It didn't really do the damage it needed to do, in all honesty. And on top of that, Legacy really fell behind in macro. He ended up making a third command center, which hasn't been utilized yet. So we're in a situation where Legacy did fall behind. He's coming back though. He has taken his natural. He's equalizing as far as that goes. But his military is kind of small. So we're looking at a pretty equal game just because that aggression didn't work out. But he made a third command center, and we might see it come into play.
Definitely. And I mean, if you looked on the mini map, that Ovi is about ready to do his scouting thing. So. Oh
yeah, we got one from the left, one from the right. He's definitely going to see what's happening. You know, he's going to see him in the natural, be like, oh hey, he put his natural down. If he hasn't seen it already, checking the Fuzzy cam, he has not seen him move down the ramp. So Fuzzy has no vision of the natural being up. He has no vision of the main, so he's going to have a lot of information once he moves in.
All right, here we go.
All right, it looks like we're ready to.
We're good. Let's rock and roll this. And here we go, and let's see what happens, because those Marines are coming up.
Well, Fuzzy's actually going to scout this. Fuzzy scouts this with his wing at the watchtower real quick, and he goes, oh, hey, time to make banelings.
And he's got enough queens
just makes
here.
Two, though. We have a lagger, folks. And here's the engagement. We got Blue Flame going crazy all over. All those lanes are dead.
Oh, that's crispy lings. But we have 3 queens, and the queens are doing their job. They are poking. And there's the banelings! Thank you for coming.
You know, I thought Fuzzy was going to go down right there. His 3 queens evaporating into 1. And suddenly banelings come and clean up. What a beautiful, beautiful baneling use. He only made 2, and he only needed 2.
Militic is having a little bit of a lag issue. That's not good. And he
does it as a courtesy of leaving. Yep. Very good. You know, it's always nice.
And that Blue Flame is running. He is like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Wow.
I believe we missed a actual baneling attack at the natural or Ling run by, because there's a lot of hurt SCVs and a hurt mule in the natural. So we might have had an encounter over there.
Yeah, I think we did. I do apologize, guys. We do have him. Fuzzy is expanding to the gold, which in the position he's in definitely is great. We do have 5 mutas on the field right now, with 5 more on the way.
We're about to meet 3 Hellions, and I think I know which one wins this encounter.
Yeah, Hellions can't jump up, so that's a lose. And the engineering bay is just
now the mutas are known about. 2 missile turrets going down in the main. We got 2 missile turrets going down in the natural. These mutas shouldn't do very much damage here.
Nope.
Well.
And they get the missile turret, and they're just destroying Marines, and here comes more. And they're going to run away.
The missile turret does finish. So, I mean, that's good for him. Stim isn't done yet, though, so he's actually in a bad spot. Fuzzy has some control of the game until Stim finishes in about 15 seconds.
So now we're switching over to Hellion Tank. And I think we're going to see more tank. Yeah, there's more tank now. So we're going to see the good old patented Marine tank build. And yeah, that Stim is done now, by the way. But if he overstims, there's not any, medics on the field here. Or shall we say medevacs.
Yeah, no medevac. Nothing to save him. And it looks like those mules are just going to do work. I don't know if he can recover
he gets
from this.
all
Honestly, Fuzzy... Yeah, Fuzzy is doing tremendous damage. And just looking at the worker count, his advantage is going to slip away pretty fast. I mean, yes, Fuzzy's at 46 drones to 54 SCVs, but those mutas have killed any opposition to their control.
And there's nothing in that bunker right now. Fuzzy just... there's something now in that bunker. Fuzzy
what impressive harassment by Fuzzy. I mean, he's now jumped 20 feet ahead.
And he's just going completely crazy with the harassment on this part. Wow.
Yeah, and his gold is up. He's got a macro hatch about to finish soon.
Yep.
He definitely has dominance over this game.
Fuzzy definitely showing his prowess. And there is no starport on the way. I think he's going Thor's because the armory is being made, so... I think he thinks Thor's are the answer. And here comes more mutas. Oh, Jesus, more mutas.
You've got to feel bad for those Marines, though. I mean, their job is not easy to begin with, but then when they get sent out in 2s and 3s to attack a pack of mutas that big, it's suicide.
It is, definitely, and 2 more barracks going down, and now here comes my favorite thing in the world, centrifugal hooks. So we're going to get some bailing noise.
Well, you know, I really feel like this game is coming to a close. We've got mutas in huge control. There's a 40-food lead on Zerg's side. I'm really expecting a big push to come within the next few minutes. Definitely,
and I think Legacy is going to try to push out here and end it with some siege tanks, but I don't. Here comes the starport just right now, so I don't know how this is going to work out for him. I do. He just
doesn't have the food. He doesn't have medevacs either. So
no, the medevacs will be there. Thor is on the way, so Thor is here, but I think it's just a little too late.
No, I really agree. But if
he picks off!
Like
wow, he just picks off a siege tank, and he can't stem those Marines because he'll lose all of them. Picks off another siege tank.
Going for it.
Wow.
He does get scared of the Thor, but honestly, with some magic boxing, those mutas could just bull rush the Thor and win. I mean, I'm really feeling like this 70-food lead that Fuzzy has here is not contestable.
Wow, and more mutas. I think we've hit critical mass muta there, Justinius.
Oh my god. You ever heard that song, Banelings, oh? Because I'm about to sing that song.
I'm about to say this is not looking good. Thor is holding it down, but
right. But 28 Banelings just started. He's got 28 Banelings popping up. This is it. This is that push I was talking about. He's about to hit 200 food. He's about to go roll into Legacy, and honestly, it would take a miracle to be a giant line of bunkers.
This is just not going to look good.
And Legacy's getting out of position. This is so bad.
Oh, he just scanned. He knows. He knows. Here it comes! No. Oh boy, they're rolling on in. This is the bailing train, and
look at everything melt.
Oh, there's the GG. Well played by Legacy. Great pressure in the beginning, but unfortunately, Fuzzy's macro just went ballistic and boomed.
Well, yeah, Fuzzy's impressive harassment led to his impressive macro. I mean, when you're any kind of player and you can keep your opponent in his base, you have free room to just do whatever you want. Just chill, macro really hard, and then you can come out on top. Because that harassment, especially Fuzzy's harassment, he was hitting what counted: breaking tech labs, killing missile turrets and SCVs on their way, catching packs of Marines. I mean, it was really good play, and I'm glad to have watched it.
Oh, definitely. I love seeing that. I mean, it was the right idea, too, getting a Thor. Because Thors will chew through up-teen number of mutas, but, you know.
Well, I really feel we could have seen a different game. I think Legacy's a very solid player, and I just feel like if he just had managed to, you know, keep it cool in the beginning, and instead of making that extra command center, getting up a few more barracks or getting those factories up a little earlier, I think he definitely could have given Fuzzy a run for his money. But he fell behind in macro, and it's hard to come back.
Well, good news is, since this is a best-of-7 clan war and we're playing winner stays, Fuzzy gets to stay again. So we get to see another round of Fuzzy. So.
Well, we're about to find out what the next player in this lineup is for fLc. Fuzzy definitely proving himself as a strong harassment player. So we're gonna be figuring it out.
I definitely cannot wait. That Baneling hit though in the beginning. Wow, that was 2 Banelings taking out what? That was about 9 Marines.
Yeah, that really saved him that game right there. That was a really deciding moment, because if there was a time that Fuzzy was going to lose it, it was right there. And Legacy was doing great, but those 2 Banelings rolled down and ended things. I mean, I really feel like Legacy was like, yeah, I got this. I just killed all his lings. He's got 3 queens left. I'm about to push in the natural, and then he was not ready for those 2 Banelings.
Yep, the Banelings hit, and it just was like, boom! End game right there. Okay.
So, we're going to figure out who's coming up next.
And I'm going to tell everyone in the chat channel, if you're in the VP chat channel, hype it up. fLc, do the same thing in your chat channel. We want people to watch this. It's a friendly clan war. It's a fun night. I definitely had fun the first game. So.
Oh yeah, it was fun to watch, fun to cast.
The only thing that I have seen, which just makes me like go nerd happy, is when you see burrowed baneling mines, and they run the Marines right over top.
Yeah, not everyone does baneling mines when they use banelings, and I don't see him. Usually, you see it in the first game that you see banelings from a player. You see them use baneling mines, and if we don't see it in the first game, it's not going to happen after. So hopefully we see it, but probably not. I mean, it's more of a player style.
And why don't you pull up FLC's Fireball, because that's our next player.
All right, so Fireball. While you're getting the game up, let me find Fireball. Let's see here.
And he's decided on Shed.
Looks like a Zerg from his portrait, but we're going to find out. Yeah, that seems like a Zerg map. Yup, he's Zerg. Master player.
Alright, and...
He's rank 9 in his division with 203 wins and 205 losses. So, I mean, once again, he seems pretty solid, and his points are 11-16, so he's up there. Once again, he's up there at the top.
And we have a shack map. So...
Oh yeah, I love Shakur's Plateau.
So let's get people in.
I mean, it's one of those maps where for ZVZ, you can really try and take that natural expansion. I mean, there are some benefits of the map in ZVZ, but in the end, we all know ZVZ is just a crazy, crazy nonsense game. Both players just beating on each other until one comes out the victor. I mean, I'm not saying it's not strategy. I mean, there's plenty of strategy. There's, Lings versus Lings, then you go Baneling, but then he goes Roaches, and then you get upgrades, and then he goes Muta or Infester or what have you. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. But see, it's hard a lot of times, especially in pro matchups. It's hard to get out of those first stages, the Ling in the Roach and the Ling in the Baneling, because someone does damage, inevitably, and comes out so far ahead that it ends up being over. And I think Fuzzy's one of those players that's going to be able to capitalize off that. I don't know about Fireball. Fireball, I mean, he's in the top 10 of his division, so he's going to be doing the same thing. So watch for that deciding moment. And we'll point it out to you, too.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be one of those things.
So it looks like we're getting ready to start. So good luck, have fun from both players, and we're going to be getting that countdown in just a moment.
Alright, here we go. Countdown beginning, guys.
Alright. Can I do intros this time, please, please, please?
Oh, and I will definitely let you do that, because I will get our little new board up, which is I'm using tonight for everyone, so.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, and go ahead and comment on that, too, when you see it up top there. It looks pretty cool, I think. So, here we go. Coming into the game, we have fLc Fireball in the top left, our green Zerg, and Fireball's going to be up against Fuzzy in the top right, our purple Zerg. So we got purple versus green. Going to be very interesting. And actually, Fireball is making a very good point. They're in the same division. I mean, yeah, they're both in Master League, but they're in the same division. So that's really interesting. I did not note that before.
Definitely, and
So we got...
I bet you they played.
There's some friendly chat going on. Yeah, I bet they have. It tends to happen. It doesn't have to necessarily be just between your own division, but it tends to match you up against people in your division when you're on ladder. So we're seeing just some good-natured chatter between both players. No pulls down yet, so we're definitely not going to see a 7 pull or a 9 pull. So it looks like we're going to accelerate into a little lengthier of a game.
And there's a little extractor trick from Fuzzy. So he is looking to push out just to get that little extra mineral, just a little more.
Oh yeah.
But you know what?
Both players.
I do think we'll see expanses pretty quickly.
Oh yeah. It tends to happen in ZVZ that when one person pulls and the other person expands, the puller wins. But then sometimes they pull a miracle defense, and then there's such a such an economic advantage and, honestly, production advantage from the hatching player that things change. And what we're seeing right now is really weird. Neither player dropped an early pull. I mean, I feel like in this matchup, if someone tries to 7-pull you and you wait this long to put down a hatch, you just auto-lose.
Well,
so it's kind of weird to me, but I don't know.
16 hatched, and, yeah, Fireball has...
And Fireball just dropped his pull.
Yep, he did it about on 14, so...
Yeah. So this is going to be one of those classic examples I'm giving, even though it's a little later into the game. You know, pull versus non-pull, and if the timings are right, Fuzzy might not be able to hold.
He might not, but good news is, his pool is on the way. It's just about a third done. So.
Yep. But Fireball is done now, so it really depends on how Fireball feels. I'm not saying Fireball get too crazy. 4 lings coming out. He's got speed going, but I don't know if that's enough. You know, I really don't.
I don't know. I don't think it is, because they're going to hit... There's 6 lings total actually coming out now. The pool for Fuzzy is just about to finish. So, I mean, they're going to run out, and they got to run all the way across the map. So I think... Yeah, they're going to meet Fuzzy's lings.
I think you're right.
Fuzzy's expanse is up, and there's going to be a queen on the way for both sides.
Oh, but look at this. We see a Roach Warren dropping for Fuzzy. He's definitely saying, hey, I know I'm not going to have lings out too fast, but guess what? I'm going to stop those 6 lings I saw with my Overlord, and I'm going to get a Roach Warren. So you better be going just as fast as me, because if you're not, I'm going to win this with economy. He's already got the hatch up, as opposed to Fireball's 1/3 done hatch.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
And the other big thing is Fireball could go, which I always do see. The common mistake is, oh, he made lings, so we're going to have a ling-on-ling battle, and I'm going to go to the Baneling Nest. But...
Yeah, but we don't see a Baneling Nest yet.
No. And looks like Fireball is going to go for his expansion out, which is a smart move because Fuzzy did do it, so you kind of got to mirror that. You can't give him too much of an economic advantage there. And here we go.
You either got to all in or you got to copy it.
Fireball is in there, and Fireball's in the base, and they're trying to guard the run-by right now. There is roaches now, so we do have roaches, and yeah, that's going to pretty much put the kibosh on anything from Fuzzy, or not Fuzzy, but Fireball.
Ooh, kibosh.
I did say kibosh.
Yeah, that was a strong defense. Those roaches were popping out. Might have been a chance to surround them, but I think Fireball made the right move. Pull out, just move to the next stage. He's actually planning 2 spine crawlers at his natural, which is interesting. He's not teching.
He's not. I don't see any Roach Warren on the way or anything like that. He's just going to try to drag... I think he's going to try to drag this mid-game and see what he can do.
But see, it's just strange to me. I would expect him to be teching at this point, but maybe you're right. Maybe he's just going to drone really hard and then move into it.
Fuzzy is dropping the Baneling Nest, too. So
yeah, it's crazy.
And... trying to get that port, I felt bad for that ling. Trying to get a scout off, trying to do a run by, and 5 roaches just said, nah, 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 nah. I'm going to eat you up. So.
And actually, a good note, just looking at unit count, they are fairly even in food, only 6 apart, but unfortunately, Fuzzy's down a few drones. There's actually the main that's out to pop, but he's down a few drones. It's 29 to 32. Other than that, they look pretty similar in food.
They are
actually just now evening out.
4 more lings. I mean, Fuzzy's now chasing him down with the lings. So we're gonna have ling on ling, and Fuzzy. I think he's going for a scout. We're gonna follow these lings here and see what goes on. And I think he's gonna see. Oh,
yeah, but you know, it's just important. Oh.
And he's doing a run by. He's going right up to the... He is going to get into that mineral line and see what's going on.
Yeah, but see, Fuzzy's going to see that nothing's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, he just scouted. He's going to scout again, and he's going to be like, where is your tech? What's happening? And both of them have equal drone count, so there's no actual advantage here for our fLc player Fire.
And they're both going lair tech now. Fuzzy just started it, and... Fireball is almost done with it, so maybe I've not seen this too often, because what it looks like to me is a Spinishua with all the spine crawlers, and maybe we're going to go to some type of Muta-Ling mix.
Well, here's the problem we're seeing, okay? He's getting where we have +1 missile attack going down. He's got nothing but the spawning point, and now we see what he's doing. He's got a Spire planting, he's got a Baneling that's planting, he's got an Evo chamber that just didn't plant, but he's going to plant it. So this is what he was going for, Spire. And those Spine Crawlers were...
So let's see if this gets scouted out, because if we get Mutas on the field, unfortunately there's not much that can be done. So...
Right, and you know what? He's going to have to scout that. That's the biggest thing, is if Fuzzy does not scout this, he could be in a world of hurt. I mean, Mutas are a good way to gain an advantage where you didn't have one. And at the
Fireball is putting a hidden expanse down at the bottom there.
It's a good place for it.
I wonder if he got scouted, though, because Fuzzy does have an OV there. So...
I saw the drone move around over there. He might have an indicator, but see, here's the deal. That Spire's about to pop, and there's going to be 8 Mutas
Fuzzy
coming.
is building
and
a
8 Mutas,
ton of Spore Crawlers.
Yeah, I was about to comment on that. That Overseer came in at the perfect time, and he's like, whoa, what do I do? And now there's Spore Crawlers everywhere.
And there's a Hydra den and a Infestation Pit. So we're definitely going mid-game, if not more. Fuzzy is taking his next expanse out there, and there's really not much Fireball can do. I mean, he does have a big Ling Force running around, but...
Well, you know, at this stage, just looking at it, we've got an interesting setup.
Mutas.
I mean...
10.
Fuzzy is down about 15 workers, and he's not going to be able to hold a third if Spore Crawlers don't go down. So if those Mutas go right to the third, then he can kind of deny it. But right now it doesn't look that way. He's going to try and do some damage. Little does he know, there's so many Spore Crawlers out. There's just no way he can do damage there.
I'm just waiting to see what he's going to do with these Mutas. Here comes all the Mutas. They're going to pick off all of the OVs, too, out there, which is not good.
Yup. But look at this. Fuzzy doesn't care. Fuzzy's like, yeah, you have Mutas. I don't care. I'm going to kill your expansion even if all my roaches die. And that's what it looks like is going to happen. He's going to do a lot of damage. But look at this, a counterattack from Fireball, killing Fuzzy's third, just like I was saying. He's going to try and...
What's a Baneling? You missed it, didn't you?
Wait, where were the Banelings?
He had 2 Banelings. He ran them down and caught the Baneling.
Oh my gosh, that is so strong, such strong play. We're actually watching here. I'm sorry, there's so many things going on. We've got Fireball trying to kill those roaches that just killed his third. We just had a third go down from Fuzzy. You caught the Banelings killing all of the Lings. Such good play from both players, and we're actually seeing equal worker counts.
And Infestors. So...
It's just crazy. I mean, this kind of game, usually someone gains a worker advantage, especially after thirds get killed, but it's 52 to 52, and both players have such extremely different tech. Muta versus Hydra, Banelings versus just Muta, really, and the Muta's doing amazingly well.
And Spore Crawler is doing their job, and now we have Corruptors, and we have, Hydras, and we have everything, so, and we have centrifugal hooks on the way.
It's just so interesting to see this army, because you don't see this very much in ZVZ. You just don't see Hydras and Mutas in this matchup all that often. You end up with like Ling Roach and the game ends.
And here comes
you end up with
Banelings.
Infestor Roach and the game ends. Yeah, or Banelings. And now we got a bunch of Banelings.
It is, and here comes the 3rd and 4th on for Fireball. So Fireball double expanding with the Queen walking her slow butt down. It looks like Fuzzy's going to take his natural in front of his base. A little easier to defend. He's also double expanding because he just went down to the bottom there as well. So...
Right, well, he actually, you know, it's important to note that Fuzzy's Overlord hasn't been killed yet over the third. It's being killed now by that Queen. But for some reason, Fireball didn't kill it, so he keeps seeing these thirds go down and he goes, okay, it's my turn. I can expand now. And I'm actually worried for Fuzzy because these army comps are so strange. If some good frontals go off, he might win, but if he has just a bad engagement, all these Hydras will die to Banelings.
And here comes the...
No, it doesn't look like Fireball wants it. He's like, nope, I want to be on my creep. Banelings are way better on creep. I just need it.
And the Banelings are spreading out.
Oh. Fuzzy's pushing this.
And here
comes
the Banelings! But it doesn't kill everything! More Banelings coming out. Does get rid of everything else.
Oh, no.
And Fuzzy has no AA right
Lots
now.
of mutas left. Yeah, lots of mutas left. These roaches just charging to the third. I don't think they're going to be able to do any damage.
No.
Yeah, they're going to get picked off easy. So we see lots of roaches being remacroed, but no hydras. This is a concern. Fuzzy has nothing to deal with the muta count now. All the infestors died, all the hydras died. Now he's making 3 hydras, but unless he has a lot of spore crawlers, and he's making them in his third now, unless he has a lot of spore crawlers, he's not going to be able to hold this next push. Oh, and Fireball's Lings are moving down to his third. Oh, but they get caught unaware. He's going to have to pull back.
Yep,
those roaches just dumping so many.
All the mutas are up in the other one of 2 hydras now, and they're going to get the hatch.
Yeah, but look at this. All those roaches going over to Fireball's third. Roast a lot of drones. They're going to get delayed briefly, but no. Fuzzy says, no, you just took my hatch, I'm taking yours. You're not going to gain an advantage here.
He's going to get the other one down.
Well, you know, both of them have been denying each other's thirds so much. We have such close unit counts. I mean, worker counts are pretty close, though unfortunately Fireball does have more workers, but that's going to change in a moment. Look at all these workers now.
Fuzzy is dropping workers left and right. Workers lost 19 for Fireball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this game, like I said, it's intense. We have less workers on Fuzzy's camp, but Fuzzy has well-defended bases, and he has a comp that beats Lings and mutas if he's in his base. Unfortunately, these mutas are going to town, breaking expansions constantly. And the same thing for Fuzzy. He's continually breaking expansions.
Now he's got hydras. Now we have hydras in the third. They're coming up now. That is a lot of hydras.
He's got to be careful. Those hydras are naked right now, and if some lings show up, that could be game over for those hydras.
Banelings could be showing up. I would expect them. We do have infestors on the way and more roaches for Fuzzy.
Look at the harass from Fireball. He's actually got enough mules to just kill spore crawlers, and a good fungal.
Oh, fungal!
Not gonna end the world, but it's great, and it pushes him back. And Fireball says, "Yeah, I don't want to lose all these mules yet."
Yeah, that was a phenomenal fungal.
We're actually seeing. Yeah.
And here comes the hydras. Oh, the hydras are going to get some major damage done.
You know, Fireball's got excellent control. He's got lings coming into the fourth.
He's going to lose his infestors. But look,
what's going on with that?
Yeah, I was a little lost on that one.
But you know, this game, we're actually seeing a 30 food difference now. We have less workers for Fuzzy. He's kind of falling behind. Those mutas are doing such good harass.
Mutas are back in the main again.
Expansion so
And
much.
they're going to get the Roach Warren, it looks like.
You know, Fuzzy really needs a break here. He needs to get a good few fungals at once and kill all the mutas, or he might just lose this game. It's not looking good.
We do have Hive Tech on the way, so...
And worker count is equalizing. He actually just popped a bunch of workers. It's 47 to 53 now, with Fuzzy only 6 behind. And those mutas might get caught unaware right here. Nope, the mutas are going straight for the fourth, and that's a terrible place for Fuzzy to see them go.
Because there's nothing there for him right now. But here comes the whole force.
More workers die.
Here comes.
So he might be able to defend, but I mean, it's too late. Look at that hatch melting.
The hatch is. I think he's going to lose the hatch. But here comes the hydras. The hydras are going to do their job and scare off the mutas.
But you know what? They showed up too late. And with that down, Fuzzy's once again behind.
Fuzzy's infestors were sitting down there, all by their lonesome.
You know, I see a lot of infestors from Fuzzy now. He definitely needs to get better fungals than Fireball. He just has more infestors. I mean, 30 more food than him. He's got 20 more workers now. This engagement needs to go perfectly, and honestly, it's going to be all about the infestors here. Like, that's what it's going to be. Infestors versus infestors, and the muta count.
Oh, he's going to lose all his... Oh, I thought he was going to lose all of his roaches there for a second. Oh, wow.
Well, you know, once again, like, the problem is Fuzzy's army is very fragile. I mean, those hydras can take 3 fungals, they're dead. Okay, and then, you know, Wings coming in and surrounding could just be a death blow to this group, but at the same time, Fireball's got all these Wings which die in 2 fungals. Just, in fact, 1 fungal, but I think their armor saved them, say, like 1 hit point earlier at the third of
we missed something, and I know I'm trying to find it. Where is it? We have Ultras coming. There is Ultra Hugs coming. There it is. Ultra Cavern. Ultra Cavern, sir.
Well, you know, this game is definitely shaping up into all techs. Yeah, we're seeing a push from Fuzzy. This is going to be the game deciding battle.
This is the game's deciding battle, and Fungal's going everywhere, and the Muta's coming from behind. I think this is going to be. Yeah, I think this is it for Fuzzy.
It's so hard to tell though, because all of
oh wait, no, he pulls it out.
Investors are dead. Wow. 4 Mutas not doing anything. But it's amazing that Fuzzy came out there. Now, those Spineclaws are actually going to be really helpful. There's so many red health units. But he may not have enough. All those Infestors dead. Most of the Mutas gone. This might be his chance to come out ahead. Right now, he's still 20 workers down.
Fungal. No, he's going to throw Infested Terrans down, which do a ton of damage.
But they're not even attacking the Mutas. They're just going straight for the hatchery.
And here comes the Ultras. Oh boy, this is Ultra Hugs going to town, and they just clean up all those roaches.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Fuzzy.
Well, look, here comes Fuzzy is going into the main. He was trying to go into the main with the Roach army, and there's still the 5 spine crawlers there. So he's going to back up, regroup.
Yeah, this is just a bad place for Fuzzy. I mean, he's down on workers. He has very little army. Those Ultras, there's so many Ultras out on the field. Oh my gosh.
This is Ultra Hugs.
There's 8 of them coming.
And there's still 4 Mutas. Now you ask, what can 4 Mutas do? They can still be just harassing in general. And there's...
Right, but he's not really using them. I think he understands, hey, I've got all these Ultras. There's nothing my opponent can do here. He made tons of Hydras, which will die so fast to Ultras. I mean, I really feel like this game's over, and Fireball knows it too.
Fireball's just making Ultras now. This is just going to be Ultra Hugs galore, because here we go. Ultras coming up.
Engagement, those Ultras squeezing in.
They are just hugging away. Oh my god. Hugs around, and look at the... Oh. The carnage.
This is GG, folks.
Wow.
Ultras just ripping into everything. I mean, Fuzzy's trying to hang in there, but he's got the lesser worker count. He's down to 100 food less than his opponent. This is only a matter of time.
And there's the GG.
Just slicing and dicing.
Wow.
What a good game, though. I mean, that was one of those games that you really like to see in ZVZ because it goes back and forth and back and forth, and it's crazy. So definitely important to note there that game was not one-sided. Okay, it was very, very close. Both players gained advantages at different parts of the game, but you know what? Fireball was doing really well with his Mutas, constantly breaking expansions, and every time Fuzzy went to break an expansion, he lost his army. So after a while, you know, the usage of resources starts to get back to you. Because, you know, when the Mutas show up and kill a hatchery, they get out. Almost all of them clean. Maybe one or two guys with some Hydra showing up.
I gotta take the stream down for 2 seconds. I'm going to drop the, I guess when we get into a big battle, Ultras and everything, the stream lags a little, so I'm going to fix